wanna think at all. I just wanna have some thoughts, I don't want my mind to race. I just wanna have a voice and words to say. I don't have a response, so don't look at me in the same sentence. I am begging for help, praying words will come to me so I can look up and give more than just a singular phrase.
All I ask some days is what's wrong with the mind I grew to. What is now I can't respond to, yet I can go in with my words when I'm typing without hesitating, overthinking in any social setting to zero thought when so much is around me. It's a unique type of anxiety. Other than the continuous loud ass auditory trick hearing my name being called, that's why I hate being shouted at from rooms away. I had to listen to screams from Mike Patrick when I was young, so now if you wanna have me dick, choose yell from a distance away or try to get my attention. Say my name, I no longer look or react even if I'm in public.
Yes, this is the fucking passive complex PTSD I live with.
The rest I fucking defeated, yet one thing I hate is my name being shouted out so that everyone who does not know this. I can lose it, some call it insanity, but you know what? I once had a dog that called me down, his name was Crazy when he left. The little piece I had left and the chance to take a deep breath when the judge made me to go south.
Yeah, I built a prison in my head. Animals full of lead. Once that was the case, I no longer had a maverick at a temper. He enjoyed taking it out on them. Animals my only peace as he joked with me. Oh, that one guy let poison in. That point, my mind was the only place I could escape. And now the prison I built for safety is the same one that he writes about while I create some words. That is what makes me a fucking visionary. Yet the price I had too much to pay, a living hell. The sacrifice I put up just to be here without my brother down the hall. Well, 3 hours. It's still a fucking question to me, but hey, that is the crack in the story. The smoke will rise, the best written plays secondhand evidence. But hey, enjoy that second. Some call it sloppy, I call it built up anger. So now I'll stop, I won't go down that road.
Yeah, be okay. Kindly keep stepping. I'm king of my castle, will my brother always be by me. Love you, Adam. I'm sorry you said cold 4:30 still haunts me. Let's shift to positive because tomorrow I get to go to help people. I'll be smiling by 7:30.
In the A, I'll be okay.
It's called anticipation, just not in the typical sense. It's the constant running out of time. Not knowing when you're gonna get the news that makes you lose everything. For me it was reality, I thought that's what I lost beforehand. Because the actual thought of my best friend being gone was never something I wanted, except that's not a place I am at yet. 8 years and I don't believe he's gone, because he told me he'd never leave.
He's not physically present, I know. Like the time he quietly spoke in my ear. He never left me. He shows himself in a way no one truly knows. My dreams are a place I get to feel something way more certain than the moment I open my eyes. The only time I feel in my dreams. Adam holds reach as he wraps around me, reminding me he never left. I'm still here, maybe not always beside me, but the times I need him the most. Yet there's only something only he knows. I may think some days I need him, but my actions sometimes are made for me to sit in. As Adam would say, that's the only way you allow your eyes to open out. That's when he shows up, even if it's just sitting and saying nothing when I'm the most lost. He knows. Those are the moments I get the hug. See, if I don't focus on the positive, I won't get that. Heart thrives on life, that's the silver lining of the mist. Filled with hope and the ability to get back up and find a different direction. The path you want is not always the one the world has in store. So let life crumble, so when you dig your way out, you will appreciate the pieces around you. That's the moment you will pick them up and build a bit of structure that's stronger. Just never believe that the whole type and know it's stronger than the one from the previous one you thought was gonna stand strong. Enough of those moments you will learn and not rely on. Well, I'm not gonna finish. I've collected the pieces, I stopped building. Instead, I examine why so much is falling. Each piece is another song I get to write about. I stay in the moment and breath. Call me what you want, I invite you. Next time I open my docs, I have more gold for my genius mind to lay out for the world to listen to. Someday when you listen to me on stage, the lights are on me, I'll shout out as I am now. Thank you for your doubt, you're the one that kept me driving. Thank God tomorrow I wake up and walk on stage to shout out a song I wrote long ago. This is my note to self when you are on stage. This will feel like a time machine. Each time you show the world the lyrics you wrote. Even though it may seem If I don't get to that next step, and I don't wake up to watch the sunrise, don't worry, I'm finally with my brother. There's never a need to worry. I won't tell you that because the moment you begin, I'll be shooting some hoops with Adam, because everything I did on the physical realm means nothing. The tears are forgotten and gone, the pain is nothing. The shame non-existent, I'll no longer feel the need to prove who I am. I'll be with God, he just building a house with many rooms. My brother and I will be close to the center, where that closest will sit, where we will just smirk and never say anything about it. Because even in some stories don't have to always be repeated. On earth, the day we look at each other and know while we are in heaven, one lasting brother. The only question I'll ask is how much have you learned about Adam, as he will glance up and say we both have been waiting.